Well, the Duluth Grill, we're really focused on being a good family dining restaurant. It's a family-run business. It's myself, my mom and dad. My wife works here with me, my sister, my older brother works here as well.
We've got truck stop food that we do in hearty portions, and then we've got a really other end of the spectrum with, some really new kind of concept foods.
Well, the flexitarian, it's kind of a funny term because you don't have to be a vegetarian to eat vegetarian food, so we call it flexitarian.
We opened in 2001. Since we've opened, we've bought the property, we own the building, we have a huge stake in this neighborhood. So we have some capital investment, but our capital is our reputation.
Becoming sustainable for us means being here for a long, long time with making sure the environment is able to hold us here as long as it can.
Well, the Duluth Grill applied to be an early adopters because we feel that we're doing a lot of things to take steps in the right direction in going green.
Little things, this ketchup bottle, we're refilling ketchup bottles versus purchasing plastic disposable ones. And we were going through, we figured over 2,500 a year.
Our solid waste garbage that we used to have picked up twice a week, it was a 6-yard bin, and now we get an 8-yard bin picked up every 2 weeks. So that's just the amount of waste that's going into the landfill from our one area is just, it's kind of overwhelming to think about, but if everyone can jump on board, it can make a huge difference. The biggest help to us is buying biodegradable straws and cups, and so that it doesn't matter, it's easy for our staff to compost. That's what it's all about, is making it easy, fun, exciting for people to do things.
What we're really looking to do is keep progressing with this sustainability idea and to offer a greater future for everyone. It helps us cut costs too, to be honest. There's a lot of positives to look at for joining this group, and plus it's a really exciting opportunity. So.
But we've looked at this as that we're doing this best as we can with the knowledge that we know today, but if we have outside help that can teach us or help us or guide us to doing better things, then we'll be able to expand more, because if you only do what you only know, then you only get what you always got.
I hope what we can find out is that things that we're doing, there's a chain effect versus just kind of putting it out there for a marketing effect.
Well, I know when we first started out, I was 16 years old, and my dad has been a very smart businessman throughout the beginning, and he said no matter what you do in the business, you buy everything in your community. You have to support your community and give back to your community.
Businesses have the power and the money to do more than a single person can do, and my vision for the restaurant would be to really nail down what it takes to be a sustainable business in the local community, and to be a leader in the local community, to show other businesses and organizations what you can do better to help positively impact the environment, the local business economy.
I can do many things and sustain a decent business, but I think it's a total missed opportunity if you don't become responsible for things in the community, and taking responsibility it's a good business move.
I know I grew up in the Twin Ports here, and I would not want to grow up anywhere else. At any moment you can be 5 minutes away from total wilderness in the middle of your city to one of the biggest lake in the world. And just having that option is bigger than what most people know it is.
I've lived here 16 years. I think it's kind of a interesting town in different aspects. There's one faction that nothing changes and has never changed in 40 years, so why should anything be different? I think there's another really kind of an upsurging crowd of people that want to see Duluth as a real cultural town, a real, dynamic town.
And so for me to be a part of, as a young person, to be a part of a growing community, it's incredibly exciting with plenty of opportunities for everyone to continually improve everything that you become involved with, whether it's personal, local, government, anything that you come into contact with. So it's just incredibly exciting.
The more important to me is my son, is seeing what I'm going to leave him. And that's the biggest thing, is what am I going to leave behind for him to take care of? Because there's already a large burden that's going to happen in my generation, and it's going to have to be taken care of now, so that when my family or my son reaches my age, he's not going to have to deal with this, because you never want to see the next generation deal with anything worse than you have to deal with. And so far it's been pretty good for my generation, but we have to get smart about things and start acting now before it's absolutely too late.